What's going on YouTube? This is Cresta, and here I have a proxied out Necloth deck. Necloth, how you want to pronounce it, I'm not sure. Well, by the time the deck comes out, the name might be changed, but for now I'm just going to call it Necloth because it rolls off the tongue easier. So anyway, I made a proxy out of a deck, and it's on English. Yeah, this is a proxy out version of the deck. Like I said, using the power of Photoshop, I made English. So yeah. So I'm making this video because I want to show you guys a demonstration of how the deck would work when it comes out. And, you know, just using the cards that are announced so far. I'm pretty sure more cards will be announced in the future, but for now, the deck's really cool just with the stuff that's been announced right now. So like I said before, this deck is just made just to show off the mechanics of Necloths. So there's lots of cards that you might be thinking, why aren't you playing that? Why are you playing this? And I'm just saying right now that this is not the final build. This is just a build. Okay, so if you guys have like good ideas and whatnot, well, you're free to post it like in the comments down below, but don't like accuse me of saying why am I bad for not playing that card. It's because like I said, this is just an example deck, a sample deck of like what the cards can do. And yeah, let's get to it. Let's draw 5 and see what happens. Alright, so right now not the best hand of all. Let's just summon the Gishki Chain and see what 3 cards are revealed. Alright, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna add the Brio from my deck to my hand. And let's see what I want to do here. I'm gonna discard a Brio to add a Shrit from my deck to my hand. And now I'm going to activate Exilmir, discarding Shrit to special summon Unicorn. Shrit activates. Since it's been used as a tribute, I will add a Trishula from my deck to my hand. Okay. Activate this Unicorn's effect to add back this Brionic from my graveyard to my hand. So now, Unicorn's effect makes it so my opponent's, well, all extra deck monsters cannot be used. Well, they can be used, but their effects are being negated. So no one-on-oneing, no Exton, no Castelling. So Pwn goes. And also I can protect Unicorn with a Trishula by discarding it from target stuff. So no mind control. So Pwn goes, let's say he Dark Holes. Just for the sake of this. Draw a card. Added a Necloth Cloudomir. It's not bad. So for this, I'm going to summon Gishki Chain. Reveal top 3. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so that was incredibly unfortunate. But let's see, I'm gonna discard Brionic. Add a Necloth Shrit from my deck to my hand. I can already tell that the name is already gonna cause lots of problems. Activate Cloudmere, discarding Shrit. Special Trishula. Trishula activates, banish 3. Shrit activates. Add a... Well, there's only 1 Trishula left in the deck. Nope, 2. Alright, nice. Let's just add Trishula then. Okay, so 3 cards got banished. Opponent goes... I could protect Trishula from whatever he targeted with, but let's just say that I did not do that. I'm gonna draw a card. Manju. It's pretty good. I'm gonna banish Cloudomir from my graveyard and a Unicorn to add Cloudomir. Alright? Yeah, I'm gonna add Cloudomir from my deck to my hand. And while I'm there, I'm gonna banish an Exilmir from my graveyard, as well as a Shrit, to add a Exilmir from my deck to my hand. summon Maju, activate Maju's effect, add a Brio, use Brio's effect, discard Brio to add a Shrit. Okay, so I'm gonna activate Exilmir, discarding Shrit, to special Trishula. Trishula's effect activates, banish 3. Shrit activates. I'm going to add a Unicorn. Right? No. I can only add warriors. So let's beat the system. Have Brionic, discard Brionic, add Unicorn. Activate Cloudmere, discarding Herald of Rainbow Light from my extra deck to special Unicorn. Rainbow Light activates. Add a Gungnir, or Gungnir, however you want to pronounce it, from my deck to my hand. Or I can just add Trishula. No, I'm gonna add Trishula. Because Gungnir can protect them from destruction. But I wanna, if they die, I'll just Trishula them next turn. So my opponent's extract monsters are negated. That means this field is pretty hard to kill. But you know what? They die. Because I said so. Draw! Ooh, chain. No, let's just do this. Sweet. Oh, wait. Wait. I jumped the gun. Let's activate some Ritual's effects. I'm gonna banish these two. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna banish these two. Because I already have multiples of them in the graveyard. I'm adding two Rituals from my deck to my hand. Alright. Now we can do this. Reveal 3. It's the same card! Okay, let's activate some Exilmir action, shall we? I'm gonna banish one Shrit from my graveyard, and one Brio from my graveyard, to summon Trishula! Trishula activates, banish, and attack. So, yeah, that playthrough is pretty okay. Let's try some other playthroughs and see what happens. Alright, next playthrough. Let's see if this one is better than the last one. Alright, so this hand's not that bad actually. Actually, it's kind of icky. Let's just activate Maju and see what happens. I'm gonna add a Kaleidomir from my deck to my hand. And I'm just gonna sit there. Poe goes! He dies, because he always dies. Draw a card. I'm gonna activate Cloudmir's effect, discarding Shrit. Summon Trishula. Trishula triggers, banish 3. Shrit activates. Add a Trishula from my deck to my hand. And now, what do I want to do next? Nothing really. It's pretty straightforward. Attack. Sapone goes. Trishula is protected by targets and protected by destruction effects. If I so choose. But realistically, I myself would not protect Trishula from anything. Because now my graveyard is, my field's empty, so I can activate Cloudmir's effect. So I'm gonna activate Cloudmir's effect, banishing Trishula, to add a Kaleidomir from my deck to my hand. I'm gonna summon Brionic. After Brionic's effect, special Shrit. Synchro into a Black Rose. I didn't make a Black Rose, but here's nuking for you. So now, my opponent, he probably would have warning that, realistically speaking. Who knows? Which means my Cloud Mirror is now safe to special summon Trishula by banishing by trading Shrit and banishing 3 cards. Shrit triggers, I add a ritual monster from my deck to my hand. So I'm going to add a Trishula. Attack. Opponent kills it. My turn. Let's just activate this pot while we're here, shall we? Get rid of that Black Rose Dragon. Actually, if they warninged, there wouldn't be a Black Rose Dragon, so we're gonna throw back a debris. A fairy and a warrior. Let's do some more shuffling. Draw 2. Okay. So, this is a very strange outcome. I'm gonna banish the mirror and banish Trishula. No, wait. Probably Shrit. I'm gonna banish Shrit. So I have a unicorn target in my graveyard. I'm going to add a Exo-Mirror. No. There's no point in using Exo-Mirror right now. I'm gonna add a Kaleido-Mirror. So now I'm going to try to bait out any back row by using Manju. Let's pretend that no, let's just do Manju, forget it. Adding a Brionac. Discard Brionac. Adding Shrit. Okay, so now question is, what do I want to do with this? Let's just activate the Cloud Mirror. I'm going to discard the Shrit, Trishula, banish 3. Then I'm going to discard this Unicorn, add this Trishula from my graveyard back to my hand. So that way I can protect Trishula. Opponent goes, they die. Because I said so, I don't want to protect them. Oh, now I draw a decree. So I'm going to banish a Cloud Mirror from my graveyard, and this Trishula from my graveyard. To add a Exo-Mirror from my deck to my hand. I'm going to activate Exo-Mirror by banishing a Brio. Right? No, I won't do that. Not yet. I'm going to activate Unicorn to add Brio from my graveyard to my hand. Then activate Brio to add probably this to my hand. Alright. No. Would I? Because I can add this back to my hand. You know what? Let's do that. Forget it. This is that Brio. And good in here. I'm going to activate Exo-Mirror by banishing Brio and Shrit from my graveyard to special summon Trishula. Trishula activates, banish 3, and set decree. Spawn goes. Let's just protect Trishula and then activate the decree. Draw phase. Activate Manju. What do I want to search for? What do I want to search for? You know what? Let's just go to the next playthrough. To be perfectly honest, that playthrough was kinda sorta lackluster, but it was still kinda cool anyway. So let's just draw 5 for the next game, shall we? This hand kinda sorta sucks. Okay, so not really. This hand's actually it's actually pretty good. I just gotta figure out how I want to do this. First off, I'm gonna discard using Brionac. And I will add a Unicorn from my deck to my hand. Activate Kaleido Mirror. Send Herald of Rainbow Light from my extra deck to my graveyard to summon Unicorn. Herald of Rainbow Light triggers So I will add a... What do I want to add? Add a Brio from my deck to my hand. That way I'll have options for next turn. I'm gonna set the Division because I'd rather have them in my graveyard, to be perfectly honest. How it goes, their extra deck monsters are negated, but they had Dark Hole, so everything dies. Draw phase! Ooh, I draw a Unicorn! Alright. But I'm gonna be banishing this and this Unicorn because I can to add this to my hand. Alright, so I'm gonna discard Brionic to add a... Do I want to add this? No? I want to add this. Activate Cloudomir, sending Rainbow to my graveyard, special Unicorn. Rainbow triggers, add a Trishula from my deck to my hand. Activate Exilmir, discarding Trit, special Trishula. Trishula triggers, banish 3 cards. Trit activates, adding a Trishula from my graveyard to, from my deck to my hand. So now, their effects of their extra deck monsters are negated, and I can protect one of them from a target. Opponent goes, but they die. Why? Because I said so. I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna draw a Gungnir, or Gungnir, however you want to pronounce it. There's 2 ways to pronounce it. I'm gonna banish Exilmir, and let's say a Unicorn from my graveyard to add a Exilmir from my deck to my hand. And while we're at it, we're gonna do some deck thinning action. Banishing that and a Trishula to add this to my hand. Alright. No, actually, I'm gonna banish Shrit. Yeah, I'll banish Shrit. Summon Tour Guide. Activate Tour Guide's effect. Special Summon Tour Guide. Overlay for a Levier. Attach, special Shrit. Activate Cloudmere, Tributing Shrit, or Trishula. Trishula activates, banish 3. Shrit activates. Searching for a... What do I want to search for in this case? Probably Unicorn. Activate Exilmir. Alright, no I can't. Such work, such work. So I could do that, right? Yeah, I could do that. So, there's one thing I want to know. For you guys who are watching and are ruling experts, because I'm not sure myself, Exilmir. This thing's effect, I can banish Vision Rituals or not from my graveyard. Because it says on the card that you can also tribute monsters from your hand or field, or banish Necloth monsters from your graveyard, whose total level is equal blah 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 blah. But this is not a Necloth monster to banish from a graveyard, but this can substitute for a ritual. So it's kind of conflicting, I don't know about this, but for this particular video, I'm going to pretend that I can, because it's cooler. If I can't, oh well, then, but hopefully the pros in like a year or 2 years that watch this video, and they see me doing these plays, they don't yell at me for saying, you cannot do that, and then, you know, yell at me. So I apologize if I cannot do that, But for now, I'm gonna do that. That's why I didn't do it during that last video. Otherwise, I would have used Necloth Exomere to banish Brio and the Division of Rituals. So I'm gonna draw 5 for now. Okay. This hand is icky. I'm gonna summon Chain. We got top 3. Add Exomere. I'm gonna top deck the Preparation of Rites next turn. Do I need to? Yeah, let's just do Rites. Opponent goes, this thing dies. My turn. Draw Rites. Summon Manju. Activate Manju's effect, add Brio. Use Brio's effect, discarding to add Shrit. Activate Exomere's effect, discarding Shrit for cost. Special summon Trishula. Trishula's effect activates, banish 3. Shrit activates, searching for Trishula. Now, I could activate Preparation of Rites, but I don't necessarily need to right now. I don't want to thin my deck out because I want to draw into Brio, you know? I want to draw into Unicorn to get Brio back to search. I want to keep the odds of me drawing into search card as high as possible. That's why I won't thin it out, because searching is cool. And I already have what I need in my hand. I have protection from targets and protection from destruction. Opponent goes, but they die, because I said so. Draw phase. I draw a tour guide. Now, I want to see how I want to do this. Summon tour guide, activate effect. Special summoning... Yeah. Do I want to do that? What do you think? No? Okay, let's just be cool for a second, shall we? Banish these two to add a Cloudomere from my deck to my hand. Now summon Tour Guide to special summon this guy. No, I'm kidding. Not that broken. Special her. But the result will pretty much be the same. Discard Levier, discard, detach, special, Shrit. Activate Cloudomere, tribute, Shrit, special, Good Engineer. Shrit activates, adding Trishula from my deck to my hand. Activate Necloth Exomere, banishing this guy and this guy to special summon Trishula. Trishula activates, banish 3. Activate Preparation of Rites, add Good Engineer, and add Exomere from my graveyard to my hand. So now, the opponent cannot special summon because he was used by the rituals after having banished 3 of his cards. Once per turn, during either player's turn, I can discard a Necloth card to destroy 1 card on the field. One second, let me read this. Yeah. So I have 3 fodder, and Levier's killed. So after I banish 3, activate her effect, discard the mirror to destroy 1 card on the field. So opponent goes, I have protection from targeting and protection from destruction. So that's pretty cool. So let's give this another good few shuffles. Shuffle 5. Okay. Summon Manju. Activate Manju to add Brionic from my deck to my hand. Opponent goes, Manju dies. My turn. Draw. Okay. So activate Exomere, discard Shrit, special Trishula. Trishula activates, banish 3 cards. Shrit activates, adding a Trishula from my deck to my hand. Now I'm going to discard Brionac No, actually I don't even need to discard Brionac right now. This is pretty good as it is. Opponent goes, Trishula dies. Even though he can't be targeted, I would still realistically let Trishula die, just so I can have room. And, you know, I would rather have this in my hand than in the graveyard. So let's see what I search out for. I'll add this to my hand. And top deck the Pop Dictonomy, just in case. I'll discard Brionac to add Shrit from my deck to my hand. Now I will activate Exilmir, discarding Shrit, special Trishula, activate Shrit, to add the last copy of Trishula in my deck. So now I have protection from both of these things. But, you know, I'm just gonna let them die. Draw! Brionac. Cool. I'm just gonna summon Debris Dragon, so I can make a Black Rose attempt to clear the field, but let's assume that the opponent warning the Debris Dragon. So now that I baited out the warning, let's just banish the Exilmir. And since I have 2 Trishulas in my graveyard, let's banish that too. To add Clodomir from my deck to my hand. Let's discard the Brionac to add a Shrit from my deck to my hand. Activate Clodomir, discard Shrit, special Trishula. Activate Shrit. Since I don't have any more Trishulas in my deck, I'm gonna add Brionac, discard Brionac, add Unicorn. Discard Unicorn, add Trishula from my graveyard to my hand. So now the protection's back on. But I'm gonna let him die. Because I'd rather summon another Trishula. Let's just banish Unicorn. I'm gonna add Cloudmere from my deck to my hand. And I'm gonna banish that. And do I want to banish? Yeah, I already have 3 Bronx in the graveyard. So this is my hand. I'm gonna add 2 Rituals from my deck to my hand. Now, let's see how I want to do this. Okay. I'm gonna activate Unicorn. No, I don't want to activate Unicorn. Let's do this. Activate Clodomir to send Herald Rainbow Light, special Unicorn. Activate Rainbow Light's effect. Add a Unicorn from my deck to my hand. Activate Exilmir, banishing a Brionac and a Necloths Shrit from my graveyard. Special Trishula. Trishula activates, banish 3 cards from the field. I mean 3 from the 1 card from the field, hand, and graveyard. Discard Unicorn. Add Trishula from my graveyard to hand. So now they can't use their extra deck. Their 3 cards are banished, and I have protection from targeting and by effects. Let's just assume that's game, because that was way too cool of a turn. Alright, so I'm going to do one more for you guys, and let's hope that that one is the most epic of all. This hand sucks. Okay, so it's not the best hand in the world. I'm not gonna lie. This hand kind of No, it's good actually. Activate Exilmir, Discard Shrit, Special Gun Engineer. Shrit triggers, let me add a Bryonic from my deck to my hand. And I think that's good. I don't need to do anything else beyond that. So opponent goes, they do something crazy cool. I'm gonna activate Gungnir's effect, discarding Bryonic, to destroy the card in the field. And let's say he gets past it somehow after that. I'm not gonna use these because, well, actually I could use those. Yeah, let's say he targets it. I'm gonna protect it with Trishula. My turn. Unicorn. Alright, that's not bad. I could do something. I'm gonna leave it as is. Attack. Okay, opponent goes. I'm gonna pop a card in the field. And then they get rid of Gungnir by some other means. My turn. I draw into a tour guide. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna banish Exilmir and a Shrit to add a Cloudomir from my deck to my hand. I think. No? Yeah. I'm gonna send Unicorn to add Trishula from my graveyard to my hand. Summon Tour Guide, activate Tour Guide's effect to special summon the Jin. Overlay into Levier. Detach Levier, special Shrit. Activate Exilmir, shooting Shrit, Trishula. Trishula, banish 3. Shrit triggers. Add the Trishula from my deck to my hand. Attack, attack. Opponent goes, kills these two. My turn, draw. Chain. I'm gonna activate Exilmir's effect by banishing this card, because I have 2 in my graveyard already, to add a Exilmir from my deck to my hand. Summon Chain, effect, top 3. Add a Brio from my deck to my hand. I'm gonna discard Brio, add Trishula from my deck to my hand. Activate Mirror, banish the Brio, banish the Dijin, to special summon Trishula. Trishula activates, banish 3 cards that they have, and they cannot special summon as long as this Trishula is on the field. Assuming that I can do that. But for now, this is cool. Opponent goes, they die. My turn, draw. Awesome! Let's banish Mirror, and banish a Trishula because I already have add Exilmir from my deck to my hand. Do I have enough? Yes I do! Let's activate the Mirror, banishing a Brio, and banishing a Shrit. Let's Trishula again, shall we? Banish 3, activate Unicorn's effect, add Trishula from my graveyard to my hand. And, yeah, attack. Opponent goes, let's protect Trishula. Because I don't have any more fodder for more Exilmirs. Yeah, I don't. I draw into Cloudomir. Attack! Trishula's dead. Let's go! No, wait. First. Let's activate that. And it's by banishing Unicorn to add a Mirror. Summon Maju, activate Maju's effect, adding Unicorn from my deck to my hand. Now how do I want to do this? This time it really depends on what they have. Let's assume that they have, like, you know, what extra monsters do they have? If they do have extra monsters out, let's discard Unicorn No. I can't do that because I don't have any targets. I probably should not banish a Brio. Yeah, that was my mistake. Well, that was my misplay. If I had Brio in here, I would discard it, Unicorn, get Brio, and then summon Brio with the Cloud Mirror by sending a Gaia. But since I don't have a Brio, let's just use that. Send a Herald, special Unicorn. Unicorn's effect activates. Let's just add the Brio, shall we? Yeah. I have an option to go for Overlay 4. Or let's pretend they didn't have any extra monsters out. So yeah, that playthrough went out longer than it should have, because I probably banished like so many cards. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this shadow play through. If I made any like misplays and whatnot, then oh well. I was just having fun. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. And leave a comment down below. What do you like about the deck, and are you gonna play it? And, you know, anything Neclothy, discuss. So yeah, this is Cresta signing out.